Hey guys, it is Heather. I am back again. I know it's been a few months. Well, it's been like honestly 7 months, I think, since I've done a video. Maybe the last one is February. It's been a really long time. So, to update you about what has been going on, I did get married in May. My husband and we put our townhouse up for sale in like April, March or April of earlier this year. In February, we had put in an offer to buy a house and have it built. That all went pretty smoothly. I'm super happy with our builder and our new house. We moved into our house in July, and really just the last few months, I have been wrapping up my nutritional therapy program, which as of November 4th, I'm officially done. And I have since added that to my massage practice. So a lot has been going on. Since July, we've just been working on the house, mostly the backyard because it was just dirt and we have a pretty big lot for living in a neighborhood. And we've just been enjoying a slower pace of life and just been having fun and just living. So in September, I we finally joined our bank accounts. So we've been working out of one account as husband and wife, and it has had its share of difficulties. And the last few months, we've really just been getting to understand each other's spending habits because when we moved into our house, there were so many things that we felt like we needed to purchase, or there's things that we wanted new, or the yard was really expensive. So I feel like the last 4 months we weren't living like a normal month of what like a regular spending would look like. So we were talking in November, and I was like, I'm starting to really feel a little bit out of control with our spending because we never really did a monthly budget together. If there was something that was more expensive than I wanted to buy, I'd just be like, hey, I want to buy this. What do you think? I'll probably be getting it in like 5 days or next weekend. He'd be like, okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. Go ahead and buy it. But our goal with living in our new house is to pay off our mortgage, and we have been able to apply, a few $100s a month extra towards our mortgage since that's the only debt that we have. But I felt like we weren't really getting anywhere, and so a few weeks ago, I presented to my husband this budget that I'm going to show you, and I said basically, what do you think? Do you want to start this for December? And he was on board. He personally has never done a budget. All of the budgeting has been on my end because before we got married, we had separate bank accounts. So he's a natural saver, and I am a natural spender. So I really like the budget because it gives me permission to buy whatever I want and not really feel guilty about it. So, um, since this is my first budget as a married couple, I'm just going to go through it with you, show you what it looks like, and I'll do something at the end of the month so you can see what actually happened this month. So, I have right up here this category right here, business expenses. So, like, I know what my business income is, but I wanted to be able to show what I'm actually bringing home and depositing from the business checking to our personal account because I have a separate bank for my business and what our personal is. So I'm always having to write a check to put into our personal account. So I run all of my business expenses out of one account at a separate bank. So I have that here showing what it looks like. I did move into a new office space in September. As you can tell, it probably looks a little bit different from the last few videos. And it's been working out really great. I really like it here. So my rent did go up, but it's cutting down a few other costs for me, like laundry and internet. So these are all of my business expenses up here. This is what it totals. So my total projected income minus my business expenses is going to be what this line item is. Oops, sorry. what this line item is here, my total projected income that could be in our combined account. This month, Wayne is, it's a slower season for Wayne, so he's kind of partially laid off. Like their jobs come up every once in a while, but he is collecting partial unemployment when he is able to. So his income is a little lower than usual, and he has pension income that he gets. He was a beneficiary to his dad's, I don't know how to describe it. His dad was an electrical union, so when he passed away, Wayne was a beneficiary to his assets, and he inherited a 5-year pension. We have 2 years left, and he gets this much money every month for that pension for 5 years. And then we have our previous month remaining right down here. So this is our total projected income to work with for the month of December. And down here we have our expenses. So we have our standard mortgage payment that we have, and obviously this is the second of the month, so transactions have already been made. I already have some income coming in, and this is also remaining from November. And then, yeah, some expenses that have already come out, and some income that's already been deposited into the joint checking account. So, yeah, we have our standard mortgage, and then the additional principal payment that we always make, $500. So that came out on the 1st, and we've paid our cable bill, and then I got gas yesterday. So those are already in there for the expenses. And then in the lower category, we have our leisure, so eating out, $300 for pocket money for both of us. House items, so this is kind of just more of a like a random category. There's some things that we bought a Tough Shed a few months ago, so Wayne is still kind of working on that. So really whatever we need to buy that is for the house comes out of that category. And I think we're going to have to make another category for like automotive or something like that. So these categories may change later. And then Christmas presents, we do have a budget for that. And then Christmas decor, because we still need a tree, and I might need like 1 or 2 more strands of lights for the tree. So I just budgeted for that. And I know you're probably wondering why I only have $50 in there for getting a tree. We actually live in it's called the Christmas Tree Capital USA here in Oregon, where pretty much all of the Christmas trees are raised and then shipped out to China and California. So we could literally get probably a 6-footer for like $20, $25. So trees where we live are very cheap because they're everywhere. So that's why it's $50. And then we bought a car in October. We bought a new vehicle for me. So we had brought down our emergency fund from a 6-month to about like a 4-month. So in November, we saved like $1,000 extra towards that emergency fund. And this month we will be able to save the remaining. So I have like a $47 buffer here just because our income is so, it varies a lot. So we're projected to save $2,590 into our savings account for the month. So we'll see what happens with that. So yeah, this is our first budget together as a couple, well, as a married couple. And I will follow up with you guys at the end of the month so you can see what it looks like. I'm probably going to have to put an extra category up here for combined income. Just like extra income. I am going to be selling a few things on like some Facebook groups. And I mean, I'm sure that we'll probably get some type of cash for Christmas from someone because that's just kind of what happens around the holidays. So if you have any questions for me, feel free to comment below. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you like what you're seeing, you can go ahead and subscribe below. So yeah, I'm happy to be back and I'm happy to be budgeting again. So I look forward to doing another video for you soon, and I will definitely follow up with this budget and how December turned out in about a month. So I'll see you later. Bye.